Okay, I should be back. Just gonna sit here for a second. That's just what I needed, is a fresh load. Because now it seems alright. Just use two moves, it doesn't affect me. Wow. Much better. Yeah, so now it seems to be fine. For internet, not so much, but I've been on my phone. So that's a few things we'll have to find out. That's what you kind of is. Not too bad. Of course. Nice. Just making a game, like, really what you have to put into it. Time. I know I do have a lot of time. I don't have that much. I could honestly, if that's all I did is make a game, then it would probably be good, but so far shouldn't say that. I believe it is fairly hard because I have tried and I have failed. Like, anybody can make a game. It might not be the best, but anybody can make one. I tried making a really good game, and honestly, if I wanted to buy it, I would still be working on it to this day. And yes, it is a Pokemon game. But also, I would have had to. What it was going to be based on is it was going to be all the old games. Like Smash it. Like, I was going to start with Yellow, and then after you did Yellow, it would pretty much like follow Ash's adventure. So you would get Pikachu, and you would pretty much do everything Ash does. So like, when you had Misty join his party, you would have Misty join your party. You would probably not be able to use them. They'd probably just be NPCs tagging along. But I don't know. I'd have to actually make it that far. And I didn't. So, and I lost it, and I can't find the files that I had. It was all coded out. And unfortunately I can't find those files, so I would have to start it over from scratch, and I know it took me like a few months to get what I had. All the files and all the correct movements, but like even this game, sometimes there's non-correct movements. But the battling experience keep. I have to find all that again. That's how you level up. And then I have to do the evolutions. What is? You know, it's fine. I have to kind of experience stuff. I have to find them. And the other day I was looking, and I actually had found them. It was before I did anything. It was like before I did anything, but it was after I did something, so I don't have it. So I was really mad. So I removed it. I don't know why I should have made one that didn't touch. And I should have just copied it. Nope. So that might be something I do next year. It's not really a main goal. I want to do one of those, and I actually, my might move it up to the first because I actually ordered a copy of what I'm going to do. One of my goals, publish my book. I don't know if I'm going to actually publish it, but I'm going to get a copy of it, rewrite the copy, and then put the copy just so I can have it on the computer. And then the copy I have, I'll put a note in the back of it that goes to a form like, hey, if you have the book, go to this website, write a review. Drop it off in that little free library or another little free library. I just say drop it off if you want somebody to borrow it. Then I'd tell them the same thing. It would be like if someone borrows this book. Say you finish reading it, somebody borrowed it, tell them put it in a little free library. Pass it on. Because I think that's the best way that I'm going to get people to read the book. It's like, well, you could do a free PDF. Download that. Yes, I could. But the issue is, after I put it up on the website the first time, to put up the PDF, it has to totally be in a different format. It accepted it for like a week, and then like it was like, oh, and I'm always getting these messages, take it down or it's going to be removed. And I'm like, I want to contact them and be like, I want to contact them and be like, hey, stop sending me these emails. First of all, it's like can you send me what you have, because I don't think it's correct. And if you're going to take it down, I would take it down. If they reply, we've already taken it down, it's like, well, stop sending me the emails that you haven't. Because I don't get them like too often, but like a few times a month, he'll be like, oh, your book is your PDF file is not correct. Now I had found it one time, and I was going to download it on PDF, but I couldn't because I didn't upload the format correctly. So I'm going to get a copy ordered, putting it to come in the mail. Who knows when? A few weeks or so. And then when I have time, next year or something, put it back on my computer. And then I'm going to save it like 7 different places. I'll probably save it in Dropbox. I'll probably save it on a flash drive. I'll probably transfer it to my phone. I'll probably save it on my phone. Not in PDF, just in regular. I mean, not ebook. I might transfer it to an ebook and put it on my work on it, but I need to work on that. We'll try putting it on my own Kindle. No. My Nook, or I should say my Google Nook tablet. Because YouTube servers. This is my phone. Let me actually ship quick. Just my phone. my phone. Eating my yummy goldfish. Do some more. Nice. I'm watching a lot of to do this weekend. Like the last days I had off, and I didn't get like any of that time. I got some of it. Not everything. But then, like, what am I supposed to get? Literally everything. I can't wait till that's in 300 days? $2.99. I have it on my phone. My phone is scrolling. 300 days still. Stay on those like cozies. So in 300 days, we're going to Disney World. And honestly, I was ready before the first time we were supposed to do it. Unfortunately, it did get postponed because of Corona. That. But it happens occasionally. So, just think about this. Rona's been going on for at least a year. We were already planning to go last year, 2020. So I had all my Disney homes stayed up by 2020. So it's been... I've had the money saved up for a year. And it's about 4,000. Because now the reason I only saved up so much money is when I went. Okay, so let's talk about when I went the first time. I'm like, I'm gonna go to Disney World. I looked it up. I watched videos. I went online. I'm like, okay, I can do it with $1,000. Right? Well, after like, I think like 4 or 5 months of saving up money, I'm like, you know, $1,000, I could probably do Disney, but it would be tight. And that didn't include that, and I'm like, wait, that doesn't also include food on the parks and the hotel and stuff. So I'm like, okay. So I sat down and I did some more research about the hotel, about like a cheap hotel, and then I looked on the fees and all that stuff, and I wrote it all down and all that stuff. And then I'm like, okay, it's about $1,500, so I just added $500 to my trip. Now, and then I was like, okay, when I'm there, I'm gonna estimate how much money I saved, how much I spent, so I could know if that was legit. I kind of tried to do that. But then I got home and I realized that I didn't, so I did it like right when I got home, and after calculating, it actually seemed like I actually spent a little more than that. So I'm like, well, next time I go, I'll take 200. So I did, and that seemed like enough. Now, my parents are also helping me, so, well, because that's when I went with them. So they weren't really helping me, but they were there. Because we're here. Because at first they were like, oh well, we're gonna do this, but if you wouldn't mind paying for your own meal. And I was like, yeah, I can totally do that, that's no big deal. And then, so we ended up getting there, my family was on the meal plan. After they were doing some calculations, with my sister doing the calculations and everything, it was like, we don't have to have them pay. Like, we have enough meal plan that it's like, because let's see, like every day, I think they got, see, how it, okay, so how it doesn't work is, it's not day by day basis, so it's like, every day, it's not like, oh, you can only have one meal a day, you only have one meal credit. No, how it works is, if you buy this meal plan, you have, say you have 15 meal credits. Now, those 15 meal credits, you could use in a day. I wouldn't suggest eating 15 meals in a day, you'd be so full. But you could. But because that's how it works. I was pretty much munching off them, like every once in a while I would be like, hey. It was, like, especially at night, because how my sister calculated, like, every day they got a drink. See, the thing is, they got the refillable mugs, but also every day they got an extra drink credit. So, last year, like, it wasn't a big deal, but last year, like, because when I went, I was staying off property, and my family was staying on property, which is no big deal. Save money off property, but hey. You don't get the benefits, not many, but hey. But my sister was like, well, I'm gonna get an extra soda every single day, so I'm gonna give you one. So literally, that's what my sister did. Like not every single day, but like pretty much every single day we were at Disney. After we were done in the parks and we were going home, after I talked with them in the hotel room for a while, before I went back to my off property, my sister would actually give me her bottle of soda. Would I drink it? Mostly, yeah. 90% of the time. I know there was one day I think I was looking forward to it, and she didn't. And I was like, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's not like they were paying, they already paid for it. Like, that's the thing. These meal plans, they're good to use, but you gotta know what to use them for. And this isn't ever gonna happen. I'm never gonna use it. Okay, so you go to Disney, you can buy a popcorn bucket and get unlimited refills. It's kind of like the drinks. But the drink, okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna split this into the mugs you get from Disney. So those are like $15. But the thing is, and you can refill them as long as your park stays at any of the Disney hotels. But that's about it. Like like, they're free, so that's like the best thing. They're not free though. Like that's the problem. They're 15 bucks. But if you stay at a Disney hotel, you can refill it at least twice a day. You can take them into the parks. You just can't refill them in the parks. You can fill them up with water. Sorry. You just can't fill them up with free soda. But like, and they're $15. And it's like, when I was there, my family was willing to buy me one, but I was like, you know, I don't really want, like, I do, but I wouldn't be able to fill it up as much as they do. So how my family would do it is, in the morning they would all go down and get their drinks, and sometimes they would go drink in the room, and then for with breakfast, and then get one before they went to the park. And then when they got home back, if they got back in plenty of time, instead of like my mom and stepdad would go to the room, my sister would take 3 mugs and go fill them up with drinks before the place closed. And then she would go back to the room. Now, this time we go is going to be a little different. But I'll explain that in a minute. Well, I'll forget about it and I won't. But I'm back to the popcorn buckets. So, you go to Disney, and we know you're going to buy snacks, because everybody buys snacks at Disney. If you haven't got a popcorn, if you go to Disney and you do not buy a popcorn bucket, do you not like popcorn? Like, I'm sorry. If you don't like popcorn, don't buy a popcorn bucket. If you like popcorn, buy a popcorn bucket. So, don't buy a fancy one. You can buy every year we go, except that one, every year we go, I buy a popcorn bucket. Here's a hint. Buy it right when you get into the parks. I know, depending on what you do. So if you're gonna, as of right now, if you're gonna ride like Star Wars or something, then go do that first. But buy a popcorn bucket on your first day. Refills are $2 to $3 depending on where you are. Like, they should be $2 everywhere, but with prices, I think that was the reason. They're $2 to $3 for the prices. So if you go buy a popcorn bucket for $15, you can't use your meal plans for, unfortunately. So you have to buy it. I don't think it's $15. I think it's like $12. It's like 12 plus, depending on what kind you buy. Cheap ones are actually pretty big ones. They're not that big, but they hold more than the more expensive fancier ones. For the event holidays, you can look those up. That'll change. And you have a nice souvenir. But like, on the first day, go buy a popcorn bucket. Once you eat all the popcorn, instead of going to buy another $6 popcorn or $6 snack or $8, $5 Mickey bar, go to a popcorn cart, pay $2 and get a refill in your same bucket for $2. Yeah. Whoops. That's what you do. Because it's popcorn. Popcorn is delicious. I would get a refill at least. Okay, and here's just a small tidbit. The refills are on the meal plan, but they're only like $2. Don't waste $2 to get a refill of popcorn. Unless it's like your last day and you have a lot of meal plan credits remaining. Because if it's your last day and you're about to leave the bucket, can you get a popcorn bucket refill? Fill up. The worst thing would be you leave Disney not using all your meal plan credits. Oh, whoops, I should have. I was on about Disney. Gotta go challenge the Elite Four. Or whatever you call it, but it's fine. But yeah, do not use your meal plan credits on refill popcorn. It's $2. Work there. Now, if you have, I'm no expert on this, but first of all, buy one, no matter what. If you have kids, they'll probably want the fancier one. And if you're going to Disney and you know you might want the fancier popcorn buckets, save up. Or maybe tell them, if you're having them save money, that if they save up the extra, they can cover the extra cost. So like, if a popcorn bucket is 10, and the fancy one they want is 15, you tell them to save up the 15, the extra 5. Okay, so I guess you have to battle all of these people. I guess that's how it works. But isn't Angela girl? Oh, but if there are 4 of them, you can see her there. Yeah, so that makes sense. But yeah, so just have them save up the extra like $5 or so, however much it is, $10. And then when you get there, like note it down too. Like also don't like be like, guessing. Like write a book down. So say they're gonna. So say that's what you're gonna do, like, plan it out, like, you know how much, if you're gonna buy them each a meal plan credit, tell them they can use those refills, but they wouldn't be worth it. Like when you're planning a trip, a surprise trip is good, but maybe not always. Especially depending on how much it is. Like, surprise trip is great. I love surprise trips to Disney. We never had one. Because we were never in that high class. We were always low class. So it wasn't like my family would be like, oh, we're going to Disney. It would be like, oh, we're gonna go to Disney, we gotta save up. Well, we wanna go to Disney, we need to save the money. We need to go on vacation, we need to save vacation money. And even if you're gonna do that, you can still, like make it so they don't know, like, hey guys, we're gonna go on a vacation, we need to start saving up some money. There are gonna be a few things to do there, so... And then just, like, don't tell them where they're going, but just suggest that, like, you want to earn some extra dough? How about in some different ways? so I can't do anything like that, so it's just me. And my parents. That is my family, but I'm talking about me. As a person, doesn't have a daughter or son or husband or wife. So it's old. So it's like, you have to think what would be the best for your situation. You're gonna be like, oh hey, we're gonna go to Disney. Surprise! Or is it gonna be like, we're gonna go on vacation? And that would be something like if you had like a chart that had them save money or something. Oh, I'm gonna have to let the kitty back in. You could be like, in a second. Right here. Then you could have them save.
But yeah, so like maybe make a chart.
That has goals and stuff. And in that way, they wouldn't know maybe where they're going, they just know they're saving up. That way you don't have to tell them. You could be like, oh, this is your snack fund. Like, we'll pay some of it, but have them saving money. And don't be like, oh, you didn't save up enough money, you can't go. You're not gonna get the snack you want. This is only for, it's because if you have the meal plan credits, this will just be like for bonuses, like you want extra snacks or you want an upgraded snack, something like this. And you're like, oh, write a book about this stuff. It's like, well, I would love to, but there's so many out there already. Like, how many exist about Disney planning and all that stuff, honestly? So just lower my defense. That's a defense level. So yeah. Like, you can even not easily plan this. If you're gonna do a surprise, I don't really, like, it depends on, like, what kind of kid you have and how you can surprise them. Because you could be like especially if you're not gonna have the whole pay or save up any money and you're gonna do the whole thing, which is no big deal. Perfectly fine. But like, if you're gonna have a kitchen, you have to. Oh, maybe that's that. So yeah, so it's just a lot to think about. what do you want them to do? What do you want them not to do? Why are they going to even do this? Do they have like all this like goal in money saving? If they've done that in the past, then it will be easy. If not, they would probably be like, why should we do this? Like, what's the point? I went to flamethrower, right? Hopefully I did. And I did not. Megaform. Okay, I did do flamethrower. But it's like, you gotta let them have some knowledge of what they're doing. Like, you can't just be like, oh, so we need to save them. Well, where are we going? And if you're not, and if it's gonna be a surprise, you don't want to do it. Because they're gonna be like, well, what's the point? I want to know where I'm going. Always good to have a plan. And a backup plan and a backup plan. You're gonna do something like this. Because say they don't save up any money, say they don't do anything nice on their nice checklist, if that's how you're doing the money thing. Then you have to be like, because then when you actually do announce it, and that's what that was for, then you, that's why, okay, also this, don't be like, after all that, it's like, oh, your list is done, now we're gonna go to Disney, and because they would be like, wait, but my list isn't good. But if you plan, you like say a month out, you'll be like, oh, your list is now for Disney. We're going to Disney in a month. You now have a month to make it better. Then they might be like, oh, because then they could earn maybe some extra points instead of having what they have and kind of being SOL. So, if they've been to Disney, now if they've never been to Disney before, another thing I would do, I know this is just in my head, but say you don't want to just be like you want to do one of those like secret hidden, we're going to Disney, but I don't want to tell you in one way or another. And you just want to do some hints and suggestions. So what I would do is small things. Like say you drive home to school, and maybe you listen to music. Maybe it's on the radio or something. Maybe you could listen to like the same music on your like MP3, iPhone, whatever you want to use to connect. And then what you could do is like have the same music, the same ish music, but one Disney song. Like throwing a little bit of Disney to their day. So like, just throw something small in, like nothing like, whoops, too big, because don't want to be like, oh yeah, just don't want to put something on the that says, oh, this page people just want to trip to Disney. And do something like that, because then it'd be like, why would I care who won a trip to Disney? Not like it's me, so don't do something like that. But do like maybe redecorating the living room. Maybe not redecorating, but like stuff. Maybe do a hide and seek. No, not a hide and seek, but like I find it type of game. So maybe if you have stuff, do it. I find it like. Put a few maybe start adding some like small Disney characters. Somewhere like, or like maybe if you've been to Disney before, start getting some of your stuff out slowly. Maybe if you've like had it put away, or even if you haven't, but you've just like kept it out for a little while, like be able to put it instead of putting it out for like just continuously putting it out. So then they would be like, they would think something's up, but because if they've never been before, they wouldn't be like, what's really up? So they wouldn't quite be like, we're going to Disney, I need to get something out. Because you don't want to give up that kind of vibe unless you're like going the next thing. Another thing is the age of the children, because that matters a lot. So, for example, like, I don't know too much, but like, you know what? But like, for a 9-year-old versus like a 13-year-old, telling them to go to Disney could be done a different way. And then it also depends on the gender too. It doesn't really depend a lot on their gender, but like some will have a different reaction. I'm not saying like a girl will want to go over a guy because of Disney, but that should have charged. Oh, they didn't make that chargeable. Outrage, you should have had a cooldown. After you use Outrage, it should have been a cooldown. But like maybe if you do a scavenger hunt, you could do it like that way, like, and how I'm bringing the gender in here, depending on your kid. Disney princesses. Because the big thing about Disney, as we have in the first one, the Disney princesses are a big part of Disney. So if you bring that, then even if it's like small, if it's like bring a part of that, like maybe like if it's near Halloween, you could be like, hey, maybe start with the moves. Like, I want to do like one a day. My goal when I went to Disney for the first time was to watch one Disney movie a day. You didn't even hurt yourself in confusion. That's boring. And that lasted for a while. Like, not too long. It lasted for about 100 days. No, I think it lasted for like 2-3 months. Okay, you should be hitting yourself. And you should be having fatigue. Whatever. But yeah, have a like plan. But plan all this out. Like, don't just be like, I'm gonna try to do this. Like, plan it all out. Sit down with whoever you're planning with, not your kids, unless you're just gonna plan it with your kids. But if you're gonna do like a scavenger hunt, like to surprise them, sit down with your kids. Don't sit down with your kids. Sit down with your significant other, whoever you're planning with, and figure out the best way I give her by confusion, but the other enemy can attack 3 times, and then that is I almost beat him. Well, I get one more attempt in the Elite Four, whatever you call it. Okay, well. That should have been a victory. Alright, let me start my time real quick. Alright. Not that hard. Nice. We're going for another half an hour. But yeah, so like, figure out the best way to tell them without telling them. Unless you're just gonna tell them. But I'd also make sure like it's what they want, because honestly, like some kids, like, say, I'm not being mean, but like, say you're not a Disney fan and you don't want to go to Disney, like you're like Universal, or you know your kid likes Universal, like say your kid likes Simpsons more than your kid likes Mickey Mouse, well then you'll probably want to go to Universal. Or Minions, or use that one instead. And honestly, you could use that one too. You just have to know where to, how to change it up to match where you're going. Because you can't just be like, we're gonna go to Disney. Oh wait, no, we're going to Universal. Now, I'm not gonna say tell them not. Like, now if you're doing this like scavenger hunt or something, and they guess it right away, or say within like 5 minutes of finding like the first or second clue, I guess you're getting on the kid, you could be like, well, maybe, but maybe you should look for another clue. Because if they know it, you shouldn't be like, well, you should look for another clue, because then they're going to find a clue and they're like, yeah, we're definitely going to Disney. And then it's like, yeah. Because you don't want them to get that far, because you want them to be like, oh, we're going to Disney? And they'd be like, yeah, we are. You could also do that. One thing you could do that I was just talking about is at the end of this find it, seeking things, whatever you're calling. Have maybe some Disney dollars. Those do exist. They're not as easy. Oh, that's what I need to do. Wait. Hold on. I need to do some research real quick. Because I think you. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, no. QQ. Okay, no. You can't buy Disney dollars. They don't exist anymore. Oh wow, let's see, 2013. I'm trying to look at the last year. I'm seeing 2013 here. I wonder why they stopped. Wait, there's some. Oh, hold on, sorry. Hold on a second. This is past 2013. Okay, May 14th, 2016 was when they stopped making their own currency. Honestly, I actually kind of want to buy one because my family lost a lot of stuff in the flood, they said, and I don't know where those were. I don't know if they were in the basement. I don't even know where they were from. So honestly, I should buy one. Just so I have one before it gets released. Because every year it's going to go up in price because we don't sell them anymore. So you can't buy them. Anyway, hold on. Let me look at them. I think that would be even better. Actually, you know what? You're right. Hold on a second. No, that's not what I clicked on. This one. I want to go there. This thing. So, I'm looking at these. They don't look anything like I remember, but then again, they've changed a while. Wow. I'm not gonna pay that much though. 140 per woman. If I'm 1988, I think I'll pass. Oh, what strong move. Like, I don't have to. Okay, but it could, because it would be a cool collection. You can still, apparently you can still use them, you just can't get them. Which I kind of wish you could still get them. I wonder why they did stop. making them. I could probably read a blog and it would tell us all about, like, there was probably like a mint issue, like, they probably having something that you could only use at Disney, like, isn't kind of a rip-off. Even though they have a lot of that stuff now, but it would be like, oh, you like buy this $50 at Disney World, but I can only use it. Like, what's up with that? Also, interesting to note that no other major parks back then did it. The only thing that you're going to find close to it now is at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. You can apparently get galleons of nuts from the Wizarding Bank. Why am I missing? Doesn't this have like 100% accuracy? Or 90 or something? But it's like... But yeah, so like I do want to buy those too. Now, yes, I've seen them in stores. Like I've seen them in Barnes and Noble. Oh, it's been a while, but I've seen them in Barnes and Noble in the Noble Collection section. I had that every once in a while. But like, if I buy them there at the parks, honestly, it's probably going to be cheaper than buying them at Barnes and Noble. For weird sort of weird sort of way. But the thing is, I honestly don't have like, because eventually the Wizarding World of Harry Potter will go away, like everything else. Like it's been open since 2009, 10. Something like that. So it's already 11 years old. Now it's an add-on, but you know, if once Harry Potter stops being popular, then, because once like something stops making money, like the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, once it stops making money, it's gonna go away. I'm not planning a trip. Like, maybe I should plan when I go to Disney with my family, plan like a one-day trip. Maybe maybe like after they go to, maybe the last day after they drive back, I could maybe then go to Wizarding World of Harry Potter. For one day. Well, it would be the whole Universal Studios. Because I wouldn't buy it. Like, even though I would like to try that Hogwarts train experience, I don't want to buy a park-to-park ticket just to try it. Because the thing is, if I'm not mistaken, Harry Potter Land, no, that's not what it's called, but I keep calling it that, is only in one location. So there's no reason to get a park-to-park just to ride the Hogwarts Express, I don't think. I could be mistaken. I could be totally mistaken. I haven't been there in quite a while, longer than Disney. I don't. We went to Universal, I think, twice, and both times were hooked onto Disney trips when I was a kid. But then we didn't go again. Now, there's possibly a chance that's because of, but this was long before like The Simpsons. Nowadays, honestly, I don't think my family would go because of that. Weird thing to say. We weren't a family. My mom and family didn't like The Simpsons at all. Honestly, it's fine. It's bubble. I don't really know where that played out. I'd be like, I don't know what about it she didn't like. But that was at the time. I was a kid at the time. So she was probably just trying to be alone, and that's fine. But like nowadays, I don't even think she like me. Honestly, I don't dislike The Simpsons. I've watched a few episodes and they're enjoyable. There's a few episodes that aren't. But then with any series, there's always gonna be those episodes that aren't enjoyable or hated by fans, loved by fans. But like, if you're not into it, you're not into it. If you're into it, you're into it. If like there's something, I'll watch all the episodes. And there are sometimes that you don't. Like, I don't know how to put it. But like, that's honestly because of The Simpsons, my mom probably never go to Universal. Just in general. Which isn't a big deal. But unfortunately, that also means there's a chance that we won't go to the Wizarding World. No, she'll never go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, even though she wants to. She wants to go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. But she doesn't want to, like, that's the thing, like, it's totally different and so immersive. But, like, I don't know how close, like, I haven't seen a map of Universal's. Like, I'm always in Disney. Oopsie. There we go. Just trying to look at something maps real quick. So, okay, so really small. So let's see. San Francisco, Tokyo, visiting with a Harry Potter, San Francisco, New York, Dawson Central, San Hollywood Press, and Springfield, World Expo. So that's the thing, is like, I'm looking at this small map, and honestly, don't know what that would be to do for my family. Like, I guess we could always just go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter for a day. Because you have Islands of Adventure, which has the Marvel superheroes. Hogsmeade, Jurassic Park, Lost Continent, and Seuss Landing. Like all that's pretty good. That's Universal Island. So Hogsmeade. See, that's the thing is. So you'd have to get honestly, to do like, I don't know if my family would, because it wouldn't really be, I guess, worth it to them. That's probably what they would say, probably worth it to them. And I understand, completely. I'll probably keep it on, honestly, because if it goes off, I'll just switch. But, like, unfortunately, they're probably not. That's why I just want to go alone. Maybe make that trip an easy one. And I could buy a one day. Like, maybe leave an extra day after my family does. Like, tell them, like, I can save like $500 if I fly out the next day. Maybe not that much, but like $300. Say I can save a lot of money just waiting an extra day to fly out. The only issue is they're doing everything, so they would. That means they're most likely. See, I'll have to figure that out. I'll have to see if they're doing that. Because if they're doing everything, they're probably not doing the flight and travel. So that will be up to me. But that's no big deal. Like, flight is not. Like, if I have to. Like, that's why they say, like, it's gonna be like $3,000 each. And I'm like, okay. But then after they said that, after like a few weeks of thinking, I'm like, but for me, it's gonna be more than that. Because, and for them it's going to be more than that. Because that's $3,000 to get into it. That doesn't include anything else. That doesn't include anything on the outside. So, like, if that doesn't even include flight for me, because my parents aren't going to fly there, so that doesn't include flight. So it's like, because that won't include my flight, so my flight's going to be an extra, like, X amount of money on top of that, so I think I ended up saving up, I think in my savings for Disney I have $4,000. And that 4,000 is hopefully gonna cover everything. I really should talk to them and see if they've done that or not, because there is a chance that they didn't book anything yet. Maybe for some reason they couldn't, because usually if my family does something, like they book something, and they said this is when they would do it, then there might have been a reason they didn't do it yet. Like maybe they have to change their, like, it doesn't matter what day, when they're going, because mostly I'm gonna be a little when they go. Like, because that's the thing. I don't have very many blocked days. Like Mother's Day, Father's Day, that's blocked. Valentine's Day, those are blocked days. But like that's about it. Like that's like all the blocked days we have. So it's like my time to go to Disney is pretty much any. Like for example, say my parents weren't going, and I had saved up all this money. If I wanted to, I could request the time off for like say in 3 weeks. If I get it approved, I could go to Disney in 3 weeks. Now, no. I would always give them way more than that. Like, for me, it would always be like, okay, I'm going to be going, like, in a month. I say, for me, it would be like, I'll be going to Disney in, like, 3 months. It wouldn't be like... Because... I usually do it when I can request it off. The first day I can request that day off. I usually plan even when I'm going. Okay. So everybody knows, like, and like my whole work, they know I can't wait to go to Disney. It's in quite a while, unfortunately. It's 300 days from now. Well, actually, yeah. There's 300 days till go to Disney. So, we'll be soon. Just not soon enough. But I said why already, so... But yeah, so I literally... I would say I haven't been saving up for my next goal. But honestly, I kind of have, because I've just been putting money in my saving chest. I'm gonna have to go to that shit. So I will be right back. Okay, so I'm talking about one of my other goals real quick, and that is, it's kind of 2 goals, but I put it in one because I'm like, I'll just do just one, and that is going to Comic-Con and cosplay. So going to Comic-Con, pretty easy. Unfortunately, the first year I worked here in Denver, which is Denver Comic-Con, I was totally ready to go. I'd saved up my money, I didn't have a costume, and I was like, you know what, I'll try to do something, but I couldn't think of anything. So, and then time passed, I'm like, okay, cool. Comic-Con should be coming up. Just keep an eye on it, and I'll request, as soon as I know about it, I'll request that time off. So, like, I think a few weeks passed, and my work announced that during Father's Day weekend, everybody here was required to work. And that was no big deal. I was like, okay, what's new? Working on Father's Day weekend. And then the schedule of Comic-Con came out. Guess when it was? Father's Day weekend. Yeah. So, I couldn't go to Comic-Con because of Father's Day. Because we had to work. So yes, I was disappointed. And then that goal just totally went out the back of my head. I'm like, you know what? It's probably a better thing I didn't. And now when I go next time, I could... Well, 1 HP left. I could totally have the best costume ever. I wish. Working on it, not. And yeah, totally epicness. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Like yes, I want to do a good cosplay, but I don't have those skills. I've tried to like do a basic sewing job, but I didn't do it properly. Let's just say that I just kind of tried. I didn't have really any clue what I was doing. I didn't ask anybody, I just kind of sat down. Had some material, sat down, sewed something. It did work. You could tell what it was. But it would have been like if you were on a it would have only passed if you were in a survival situation. Let's just say that. But it wasn't the best. Like I didn't because I knew it wasn't good, so I didn't like to wear it. I literally wore it for myself. But like after I think like a few weeks, it started to fall apart. And like that's no big deal, like it was falling apart in my hands, and I was like, well, not in my hands, but like it was ripping at the seams. It's not the seams were done, but I made it a little too tight because I actually didn't go with a pattern. I just freehanded it. I didn't take any pictures because I wasn't going to, and it turned out like decently. Like honestly, like. If I was gonna do that, I would definitely, I'll definitely do it again because I know I'll have more time. The thing is, I definitely want to make a good costume for my Comic-Con. The only issue is like I have ideas of who I'm gonna be and what I wanna do. Then I'm looking at it like, that's good for an amateur like me. That's gonna be like impossible. Because first of all, not the kind of this kind of thing to do, but it's like, where am I gonna get what I need to be able to make that cost? Where am I gonna get the materials? Because it's not like just fabric right now. That's the thing. It's not just fabric. I need to get PVC? Is that right? Or PVP? I don't even know. Or I could use something else, as long as I could find something that would work. If I found something that would work, it'd be fine. But I have no skill. I don't know what I would need. I don't know how to like form it properly. Like I don't know. Like I would have to like I don't know if I would have to have a black undershirt. Kind of like. It would kind of look a little like him, so it would be like the person would be in the black suit, and then it would be everything on the black suit. Something like that, but it wouldn't be that complicated. It would actually be pretty complicated, but it wouldn't be that complicated. But that's the thing, like I honestly don't know how I would be able to get it accomplished, because it's not that hard, but it could be. I don't have the skills, so for me it's really hard. Like, I've tried some other projects in the past and failed, and I thought about doing this project, but I've been thinking about it for forever. It's been like, probably right when I thought about Comic-Con, so right when I got here, so it's been at least 5 years. And I haven't done it, so I could have easily went to Comic-Con the second year because it wasn't over the same weekend. But still, I never have. And now, so now it is on my goal list. So it is a goal that I'm gonna do eventually. I don't know when, but it is on my goal list to be done. Like, I don't know when a lot of my things on my goal list are to be done. I kind of just do them randomly. So, like, for example, like, I have 13. I don't know how many I have, like, say I have 13 items. I'll go online and I'll roll a 1 to 13 sided dice. And whatever lands on will be my goal. Few exceptions, of course. But, like, that's pretty much how it is. The goal I'm on right now. Which one am I? Hold on. Oh yes, use it. Oh my god, I've been on that goal since before Roma. And I have not written it at all. So, unfortunately, I'm probably gonna just save up some other goal. I think it's the person. So I'm just hoping maybe I can get an idea. Whatever. So yeah, so I want to. That's one of my. It's going now. History is cool. At least write it. I didn't say anything about performing it. I just said write it. I do want to perform it. Well, not me per se. I just want to write it. But like, there's not really any ideas. Like, I had an idea. I started going with it. Then I heard that it was going to be done on Broadway. Well, it never got there. I don't know where I heard this. I think it was on a radio station, but it never went anywhere. So it probably was, and they probably were going to do it, but then probably what ended up happening is they backed out, they couldn't get enough money or something like that. But then because I heard that, I was like, well, there goes that idea. So that idea went out the window, and then I had another idea, and I couldn't get anywhere with it. Like, I literally sat down and looked at it, looked at the idea, looked at the idea, looked at my different good job, anything to do with that idea. So I wrote it down. I sat down with that idea, nothing. So I could use it. I was like, great. This idea is out the window. So that idea literally went out the window. So I was like, well, there was that idea. And there's a lot of, like, I would love to do like Pokemon. Oh, that's a great idea. Well, it's already been done. For real. Do something else. Well, everything else has really already been done. And a lot of things, that's the problem. A lot of things have already been done. And you have to think of something that hasn't been done. That's the biggest thing. What hasn't been done yet? And what is going to be popular? Because I was going to do it, and it would have been popular if I could have gotten it done in time. Unfortunately, once I heard that it was quote-unquote getting an official production, I was like, oh, well, I'm not going to do it. And then time went, no official production came out, and yeah. Not discounting pretty much. And then it never came out. And there we go. Okay, this is a new button. So yeah, no ideas. Yes, I do NaNoWriMo. Pass. So I could use that and probably think about could probably think about maybe next year that's what I'll start to do, because I'll have a little more time. Well, I'll have a lot more time actually, because I'll only be streaming once a week. So I'll literally have a whole, pretty much, honestly I'll actually be pretty bored, because I'll probably be, because I'll literally be able to come home from work and sleep. So that would be nice. So there's a lot of different things that will help. Yeah, I'll probably do a little bit of that. I'll probably try after this. Thinking of ideas. Maybe write like 20 ideas. Oh dang it, 1 HP left. Wow, really? What I should do with that idea. Because if I can get that idea done, like if I can get that idea set, then that idea can turn into a musical. But if I can't, then that idea can't, then it won't go anywhere. No! Cried, I wouldn't die. Come on. Oh, I think that's just gonna poison me. Oh no, it's gonna attack. I thought it was just poisoning. Dang it! Could have probably done a lot of damage. Wait, this is not showing that that's their last Pokemon, but that's their 6th. Whatever. But yeah, so, and the thing is I can't use the ideas that have already been done, because they've already been done. Like turtles. Can't do turtles because turtles has been done. Honestly, I can't do Pokemon because Pokemon's been done. And I don't want. I want to do something that's popular, but I don't want to do. But I don't know what I like. But I don't want to do like something like. Like honestly, like that's just man. Like I could do Fortnite, but it would be the same. There's nothing to do. Like that's what I say, but like, because like, what is it? Like, can you really do a game? I guess you could, but you'd want to use like all new stuff that wasn't like linked with anything else, and like say I wanted to do Fortnite, there's a lot of stuff you couldn't do because you're like, oh, this way, feet. So it's like, it's then like, oh, because you know, if you don't do the Fortnite dance, nobody would like it for a musical. But you wouldn't be able to do the Fortnite dance because that's copyright. Totally illegal. Oh god. Okay, there's 4 trainers left. Again. Wait. Hold on. Wait. That doesn't make sense. Oh. Wow. He's the ninja boss. He's the one which they haven't done anything for me really. They've done like 3 or 4 things. Honestly, he has water types. So this is gonna be hard. I'm probably gonna lose. Look at that. 270. If Garlic, I think if Garlic Kid was a lot higher level, it would be But yeah, so like, I think I need to do that. I miss. Sit down, write ideas down. And then with those ideas, I need to think about figuring out if I could even do anything with. Because honestly, I might not be able to. But who knows? That's the problem. I gotta actually do that. I'm not having any luck. And this is the first one. But that's cool, at least I got to this. Just I got a little farther. Looks like I won't have to worry about the timer. Because that was something that I was worrying about. Well, I will, but... Muddy water... That's not what muddy water does. It's just supposed to lower fire. We got 2 Pokemon left. We definitely are gonna lose. But I made it farther, so that's good to know. Well, I'm going to be turning off my mic because if not, you're going to hear that constant. So, I'll just let you watch the rest of it in silence, without me anyway. So I hope you enjoy. thank you for watching, and I really do hope you enjoyed, and I hope you tune in tomorrow for Wii Wednesday. You know what? I don't know what I'm going to be playing. Probably Animal Crossing. Who knows? Really? Haven't honestly decided. So I will see you then. So I do hope you enjoy, and I will see you then.